The YouTube stream here soon. Give it a couple seconds. 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 What's up, YouTube? Make sure you guys are hitting that thumbs up, hitting that subscribe if you have not already. If you're over here on TikTok, repost the live, share the live, do all the good things. We're going to debate some MAGA today. We are going to debate some Trump supporters. So if you happen to be a Trump supporter, join up in the guest box. I'd love to have a conversation with you. Yeah, it is extremely hot, okay? It is extremely hot, quite frankly. It is 112 degrees outside right now. Inside my house, it's 85 degrees. Same thing as yesterday. I have my AC has been on all day. It hasn't been turned off once. My 3 fans are on and it's hot. It is fucking hot and I don't like it. I feel disgusting. That's besides the point. It's just really hot. Give me a second. What did Trump do today? Oh, I know. I know what the title can be. Hold on. I know what the title can be. Hold on. One liberal versus MAGA. Trump calls Lebron racist. Live debating MAGA. There we go. Let's see if anyone wants to debate me. I don't know if we're gonna get push. I genuinely don't know. Listen, TikTok, you have not been giving me push. I don't know if it's because of my account, and I have like a restriction on my profile. I don't know what it is, TikTok, but you have to give me push. TikTok Shop is quite frankly one of the best ones out there in the game. TikTok Shop is better than any other shop. I changed the thumbnail and title over there on YouTube. The news is Donald Trump called LeBron James racist. And he said he's going to tariff Canada and Mexico again, and much, much more. We have a lot to go over, my friends. We have a lot to go over, and we'll try to go over with it with the first Trump supporter of the stream. Yeah, let's see if they load in. Yo, hello. Are you a Trump supporter?
No, I'm not. I just want to say have a good day and Trump's a dick. Can't
Well, I
lie.
appreciate you coming up here. You're nice. Moving on to the next guest, Jaden. Jaden Roberts. Hello, are you a Trump
Yep.
supporter, Jaden?
Yep.
Why is that?
Well, I've actually debated you before. I don't know if you remember me, but I'm just gonna leave off from where I was before. Like I said, I like how he controls the border. I feel like that's my favorite thing about him, like how he controls the border. If you want to debate
How
against
is
that,
he controlling the border? What immigration policy of his do you support?
well, to be really honest with you, I couldn't tell you Pacific policy. I just like
So
how he
then, what is
controls
he
it.
doing? Go to the border then.
He's getting rid of illegals, and he's not letting any in.
Okay, so mass deportation. What's one benefit of mass deporting undocumented immigrants?
Say it again.
What's one benefit of mass deporting undocumented immigrants?
I mean, what isn't?
You're supposed to be telling me a benefit.
A benefit? We're talking about controlling the border, and I said I
And I
support.
asked you, what's one benefit of mass deporting undocumented immigrants?
Like,
All right, listen, man. I'm gonna save the embarrassment. I'm just gonna kick you. Moving on to the next guest. If you're a Trump supporter, hop up in the guest box. I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to have a debate with you. I'd love to have a conversation with you. And as always, we're looking for some debates. If you're a Trump supporter, someone who supports Trump and loves Daddy Dump, make sure to join up in the guest box. Are you a Trump supporter?
Um, yeah.
How old are you?
Um, fuck, I forgot.
I did not mean to comment that. Why did I comment that? Fuck, I can't delete it. Damn it. Alrighty. The news of the day, like I was saying earlier, Donald Trump called LeBron James racist, said he's going to tariff Mexico and Canada. Mexico over the lettuce that has the explosive diarrhea, Canada over the wildfires. And said many other things like coal is clean, called coal beautiful, clean coal, quote unquote. This was one of his worst episodes of dementia yet. Moving on to the next guest, Cooper. Cooper, how old are you?
25.
All right. Do you support Trump?
Yes, sir.
Why is that?
Because I believe he's upholding the masculine spirit. He is upholding, he has better, I didn't vote based on policy. I voted based on principles, morality, values.
Principles and morality. So name me one principle / morality that you agree with on him.
That he is upholding the masculine spirit. He's not
Is the masculine spirit smelling like piss?
No.
It smells like piss.
Who?
Donald Trump.
Have you smelled him?
A physical therapist quoted someone that is close to Trump that said Trump's constantly and frequently smells like piss.
I don't believe in physical therapists. I believe in my own senses.
Okay.
I need to be there.
You need to be there, so you want to smell his piss.
No.
Okay.
Why are you
How is he representing masculinity?
Because he's a force that a lot of these people on the left are trying to make me and you. I'm guessing you're in your 20s, right?
Why you didn't answer my question? Can you answer my question before asking me a question?
They're making young men, be weak, emotional.
Listen, man, emotions are based, right? I'd rather be talking to a therapist than being in prison for committing a violent crime.
They have
What are
people
you?
like you? They have people like you who are white knighting females.
White knighting females. What does that even mean?
You know what white knighting means?
Well, how am I quote unquote white knighting females, quote unquote?
You're sympathizing women in order to get laid, in order to
sympathizing women to get laid,
in order to feel accepted by their nature.
No,
Kind of like Harry.
You're the one who brought up women.
Kind of like Harry Sisson and Parker.
Why are we talking about Harry Sisson?
Because he constantly talks about women are the best, women are leaders, women need to be in charge of everything.
They should be. They haven't been for the last 250 years, and look at where we are.
You know what would happen if women are in charge?
We would be a much better country. Yeah, I agree.
They'd get nothing done. You know what happens when men are in charge?
I promise you they would get more accomplished than Donald Trump, but the bar is low.
When men gather as a band of brothers, it's called a revolution. When women gather...
Yeah, violence. Yes, you're right. When men gather, there's violence.
When women gather, it's called a protest.
You just proved your point. Men are violent.
When women gather, it's an inconvenience.
An inconvenience? How is it an inconvenience? Just because they won't stand at like 5,000 miles near you doesn't mean it's inconvenient for them. It's inconvenient for you because then you can't get a wife, especially since your ex-wife divorced you. That's inconvenient. It's not inconvenient for them because then they don't have to touch you with a 10-foot pole.
It's
right?
inconvenient for
me. It's actually
me.
very convenient for them because then they don't have to be near you. Women don't have to be near you. That's very convenient for them. That makes them safe. The fact that they can't be around you makes them safe. The fact that they choose not to be around you, they choose not to be with you, they are more safe because of that. Do you know that?
Absolutely not. Absolutely and utterly not.
No, they are. They are. You're a violent man.
We men are naturally the breadwinners.
Who's we? Don't involve me in that we shit.
Are
you French? We?
I'm guessing you're a man, a boy. I am the breadwinner. Men around me that act the same.
What, do you win like 2 loaves of bread? Because I know you don't have kids. Your ex-wife took them.
We're financially.
She won the lawsuit in a court. She won in a family court. She took the kids and took herself out. So you're the breadwinner.
I have the power.
You win 2 loaves of bread.
Hierarchy, in this patriarchy. You
have the power in this hierarchy. Power for what? For your own household? You live in a 1-bedroom apartment, no kitchen.
No, I control.
You have the power to like shower yourself. Hey man, congratulations! You can shower yourself. You have the free will to shower yourself. You have the free will to choose. You can choose to use shampoo or not. Quite frankly.
when the way you direct the
Bro, MAGA men are A, closeted, and B, you guys have humiliation kinks.
if women
Genuinely.
were in charge, my ability
If
to
women
skip,
were in charge, you would probably be put in prison.
absolutely, I'd be less powerful.
Yes, because you're a violent man.
Because you're the way the way you speak freely is directly correlated to your insignificance.
The way I
what-
speak freely is directly correlated to my insignificance. What does that mean?
Because they're trying to depopulate the masculine youth. They're trying to remove the warriors of society so they can conquer the castle in DC, and that's not the way.
Just hand it to them. Let's just hand them the keys to DC.
And that's
They don't
why
need to quote unquote conquer it. Let's just hand them the keys.
well, that's why men had the highest rates for Trump in 2016.
That's why men have the highest rate for violent crime. Yeah, because they're violent.
It was a wipeout with Hillary and Kamala.
No, Hillary won the popular vote. What are you talking about? Are you joking? Hillary Clinton won the popular vote.
What about this past election, sir?
Yes, Harris lost the popular vote, but you made the claim Hillary Clinton. You made the claim he wiped the floor with Hillary Clinton. That's false. Hillary Clinton won the popular vote.
Well, I'm based on all
So
the
more
polls.
men wanted Hillary Clinton to be in office than Donald Trump.
I was actually thinking Hillary was gonna win. All the polls are showing she was winning, and then
Because men wanted Hillary Clinton to be in office, yes.
no, men wanted Trump to be in office.
Literally no one wanted to be Trump to
they-
be in office
they
until
de-
like
they-
day 6.
They debunked their claim for woman hierarchy.
Women hierarchy. What the fuck are you talking about?
They
Now
want
you're just
women.
fucking talking to talk.
They want women in charge.
Bro, let them be in charge.
So you would rather bow down. You want to be bowed down to a woman, don't you?
I don't have to bow down to anyone.
Well,
This
we're
is not,
bound.
we're not this is not a kingship.
Absolutely, it is. It's a
It's not.
that term is hijacked by the Trump administration.
So you think Trump's a king?
Well, not a king, but I think
Okay,
he's
cool. So no one has to bow down to Donald Trump.
he's
No
a
one would
different
have to
breed.
bow down if Harris was president or Hillary Clinton was president.
I respect them, but
I think you're just fucking delusional.
how?
You just are. I mean, do you hear yourself talking? You like being humiliated. You have a humiliation kink.
Let me ask you a question. What disagreements do you have with Kamala?
Israel.
She supports Israel.
Yes.
What else?
That's pretty much it off the top of my head. She's not as progressive. What would be another big one? I want progressive candidates. Tell me one thing you agree with Trump on.
Absolutely everything.
Name one thing.
Immigration.
Immigration? What about immigration?
Securing our borders to
How did he secure our border? What legislation did he pass? Legislation is going to be an executive order that he signed or something passed through Congress.
He's actually letting them do their job this time.
Who? Letting who do their job, and how is he doing that?
The border patrols, the ICE agents, not
Okay,
stop.
ICE agents were doing their job under Biden and Harris, and Border Patrol was too. There were more deportations under Obama and Biden. More violent criminals were deported. Under Obama, 20% of the deportees were violent criminals. Under Trump, only 5% of them are. That's a 15% drop of violent criminals being deported. So clearly they're not doing their job good enough.
So Obama was MAGA.
No, Obama was stricter on violent criminals being in this country.
So that's basically MAGA.
No, MAGA is a racist cult.
So Obama is racist, deporting these illegal immigrants.
No.
So that's what Trump is doing.
No, they're completely different things. Holy shit,
Ow.
you're not paying attention.
Ow.
I think you like being humiliated.
You know, I called you out in front of your 27 viewers.
You call me out
Obama-
on what specifically?
Obama is MAGA. If you know it or
Obama
not,
is MAGA. How is Obama MAGA? Go ahead.
mass deportations. He's
Mass
racist.
deportations. He didn't do mass deportations. A. B. Let's just say I granted to you. Let's just say what we refer to as mass deportations is what Obama did. Obama didn't violate the Constitution. Obama deported violent criminals to a greater extent and didn't go after families. He said this himself, that he is not going after the hardworking mothers and fathers or children. He created DACA. He created all these immigration programs that greatly benefited the average undocumented immigrant and helped them faster process to become U.S. citizens. So this is completely different. On the contrary, Donald Trump has violated the Constitution. He has has been like found to violate the 14th Amendment and the 10th Amendment and the 5th Amendment and the 4th Amendment in reference to immigration. He's also illegally deported people. He's illegally detained people. He's violated the 4th Amendment via ICE. Under Obama, ICE wasn't shooting and killing people. Under Donald Trump, 10 people have been shot and killed in our streets. 50 people have been killed under ICE detention facilities in a year. Guess what? Only 50 people were killed under Obama in the 8 years, and only 4 of those were preventable. All 50 under Donald Trump's first year and second term
Were they kicking off headlights?
And 12-year-old rape victims were transported to different facilities after ICE detention facilities found out that those 12-year-old rape victims were pregnant, and they tried to hide the fact that 12-year-old rape victims were pregnant and try to move them to different facilities. That's the difference between Obama and Donald Trump. Don't ever try to compare a real man to a cuck. Don't ever try to compare Obama to Donald Trump, the dumpster. Don't ever try to compare Obama to Donald Trump, the cheater, the rapist, and someone who is a horrible man. Don't ever try to compare a man to a fake man, for lack of better words. He's the opposite of what a man is. Don't ever try to do that ever again. Apologize because of what you just did. Apologize.
I don't gotta apologize for shit.
Apologize.
You know what? You know why? Did you see anybody? You know why people didn't die under Obama? Because they weren't kicking out headlights. They weren't.
Because he was based.
They weren't impeding the law.
Yeah, and why weren't they impeding the law? Because they weren't killing anyone, fucking dumbass. Because they weren't violating the Constitution, dumbass.
8 U.S.C. 111. If you impede an officer, a federal agent, you are committing a felony.
Okay. What the fuck is the relevance?
And if you go against that, guess what? You're 6 feet under.
Okay, so if you impede on an officer, you get the death penalty, right? Can you name me one court in America that agrees with you? If you impede, you get the death penalty. Give me one court. Oh, you can't? Yeah, I know.
Minnesota.
I know you can't. I know you can't. Because you're fucking insane.
How?
You're fucking insane. You're saying if you impede, you get the death penalty. No.
If you
Impeding
impede,
gets you either a fine or you get put, like, go to jail. I don't know what specifically what it
try
is.
to run
It's
somebody
not the death
over,
penalty.
you're gonna face the consequences.
Yeah, the consequences is fines, maybe. You gotta be bailed out. You gotta go to jail for a couple days. I don't know what the fine is. What's the fine for impeding? What is?
if you drive your car into a federal ICE agent, don't expect
You drive
to
their car into a federal ICE agent?
good.
Good. No, she didn't. Prove it.
The video.
The
all
video
three
proves that she
all
didn't
5
do that.
angles.
Holy shit.
She said
She didn't do that. In the video, she didn't do that.
He said, "Get out of your car." Hands
And
on
then
the wheel.
another officer said, and then another officer right after that told her to leave. Who was she supposed to listen to? Which ICE agent? One ICE agent told her to leave. The other one told her to leave her car. Which one is she supposed to listen to? Which
Chain
one?
of command. First guy.
Which one?
Chain
How
of
does she
command.
know? How does she know?
Because you
If
need
it's
to.
practically at the same time.
Because you need to listen to authority as a citizen.
Yo, I bet you like listening to authority as a man. I'm sure you like listening to other men. I'm sure you like being told what to do, right? You came on here, told me that Donald Trump was upholding masculinity, and then you're saying men need to listen to authority, right? You're a man.
I listen to
You like
Trump.
listening to authority as Trump your daddy?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you listen to Trump. Say it. Say it. I want you to say, I listen to Trump. Say
I
it.
listen to Trump. I
Say
listen
it again.
to Donald J. Trump.
Say it again.
I listen to Trump.
Say it again. Say his full name.
I listen to Donald John Trump, and I'm proud of it.
Bro, no, he did it 4 times. He actually obeyed me 4 different times. Holy fucking shit. Bro, how's it going? Do you support Trump?
Wasting your life debating grown men that will never know you is wild.
Who? I don't want Trump to know me, buddy. No way. I don't want Trump to know me. That you're getting
He will
misunderstood.
never know you. He'll never
Good.
give a fuck
Buddy,
about
he's-
you, but you're still sitting
listen,
on TikTok.
I don't want to
talking
get
about
touched by Trump, okay? That's weird. I would never want to see
Fucking
Trump in
pussy.
person ever. Projection. So why do you support Trump? He left. Of course he did. That last guest was really obedient to me for some reason. Really obedient. Really obedient. A really obedient guy. Little boy out. I should say. Moving on to the next guest. Yo, hello, do you support Trump?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Oh god damn
I
it! The
can't
guy
support the
was
Democratic
here.
Party that protects sex predators and traffickers.
Oh, so you don't support protecting sex predators or traffickers?
Yeah, like Tim Walz just pardoned a sex predator.
So if Donald Trump protected sex predators and traffickers, you wouldn't support him, right?
Yeah, who did he protect?
Okay, so you said yes, you wouldn't support him if he did this. Okay, yeah. He
Yeah,
protected
so who
sex
did he
predators and
protect?
traffickers by violating 4 of the federal laws, i.e., the Epstein Files Transparency Act. The first one's going to be the fact that he had to release all the files within 30 days. He failed to do that. The second one being he had to protect the
He
names and
failed.
photos of victims. He didn't do
Okay.
that. There was C-spam spread within our own government. Child sexual abuse material was being spread within our own
Okay.
government. That's a crime. The third one being that he had to explain his redactions. Oh, wait, he didn't do that either. The fourth one, he redacted himself from the Epstein Files. That's also a violation of federal law. 4 federal laws to protect pedophiles,
Okay.
either A himself or other Epstein co-conspirators. Therefore, you're no longer a Trump supporter, right?
Oh, okay. So under the
Based,
12.
okay, you're not a Trump supporter. Glad to hear that, man. Appreciate you coming up here. Moving on to the next guest. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Yes.
You're like 5 years old, man.
Wait, I have a condition.
Moving on to the next guest. Joe Biden was the worst. Joe Biden was the best. Someone said it doesn't matter if he's reading off a script, it still happened. I'm not reading off a script. Who said that?
Yo.
YouTube, my YouTube, TikTok, and my phone. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
I don't. It's just
Based. I appreciate you coming up here. Moving on to the next test. Listen, I'm not gonna have anyone up here that's a friendly because I am on limited time. I have to go somewhere in like an hour. So I am on limited time, so we're gonna move on pretty quickly, y'all. Do you support Trump? Mods, Phantom, what are we doing? Take a singing class, please. Joe Biden was the best? Yes, he was. That's just like a fact. Yo, hello. Are you a Trump supporter?
yeah, kind of. Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah. Why do you support Trump?
So there's only one thing I want to talk about since you have limited time. So like he's actually unintentionally protecting trans people from the transgender military ban, believe it or not.
I heard this argument. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. But this is. I just let this guest up here. What the fuck am I doing? Mods, can we ban? Can we, wait. No, you're 5. Sorry, I meant to let a blue see. Dean's a racist? True, I'm not a racist. Bro, I'm not Dean. Listen, I thought I was a white boy. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Yo,
You support Trump?
nah, but I
No?
want to suck your dick though. I want to suck your dick.
Thanks for the offer. I'm gonna have to pass it to the next guy. I appreciate that. I don't want that. Unfortunately, that's yeah. How's it going? Do you support Trump? Any day. All right, you got aborted. Moving on to the next guest. Listen, if you don't want to get aborted or deported, make sure to be ready and not be a troll. Hi, are you gonna get deported?
What's up, bro?
tonight? All right, you are gonna get deported tonight. You are now deported. So you're, bro. That's crazy. A crazy take. Someone said someone said fact check me on YouTube. Sorry, YouTube. I wasn't paying attention. If you're up on YouTube, there's 60 people over on YouTube, bro. What? 60 people over on YouTube. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. I didn't realize that there was a shit ton of people over on YouTube. We are so close to 650 subscribers. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Yes.
You're the
And you're a
same
biggie?
child. You're
Wait,
getting
no, no,
aborted.
wait.
You're getting aborted. You're getting aborted, bro. You're the same child. We keep aborting fetuses. If you guys want to support me, the best way you can do so is in the link tree of the TikTok bio or the YouTube description, the YouTube video. You can find the link tree in the YouTube live stream. You can find the link tree. You can also find my Venmo, PayPal, Cash App in the link tree or the Buy Me a Coffee link. You can send a message to myself or to the chat or to the guest that I'm debating. Now, I will read the message. Again, we are so close to 650 subscribers. We are going to be on for only like an hour and 15 minutes today. So we have like 50 minutes left. We're probably going to restart here within the next two minutes. We'll see. But I appreciate you guys for being here. We have a total of 100 people congruently in here in total. So I appreciate you guys for being here. Listen, TikTok. There's 35 people in here. I will be back in 10 seconds. I'm gonna hit a restart because I've been on for 20 minutes. I got in one debate, whatever. I'm gonna be back in 10 seconds. If you guys want to watch more debates, come back in 10 seconds. As soon as you guys come back over here on TikTok, spam the likes, spam the comment sections, and spam the reposts. And that What's up? What's up? What's up, beautiful people? What's up, beautiful people? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, YouTube? What's up, TikTok? As you guys are starting to load back in on TikTok, make sure to spam the likes. Make sure to hit that repost button. Make sure to say what's up in the comment section down below. I appreciate us for being here. As always, over there on YouTube, make sure to hit that thumbs up. We have close to 50 people over on YouTube, and not that many likes buttons. So if you're seeing this either on the TikTok Shorts For You page, or you're seeing this on the regular For You page on YouTube, you're gonna see a thumbs up button. It's either gonna be up top if you're like on your phone on Shorts, or it's gonna be on the bottom if you're seeing this like on the regular YouTube live stream. Click that thumbs up. That is the best way you can guys get this pushed out on YouTube. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Yes, no one likes you. You're a liberal. Like, shut the hell up.
No one likes me. I'm a liberal. No one likes me. I'm a liberal, says a 3-year-old. No one likes me. I'm a liberal, says the 3-year-old. Again, if you're ever on YouTube, you can find my link tree. Y'all, you can also find my threads. I constantly update you guys about the news in like 2 or 3 sentences on threads. So for this close to 70 people over on YouTube, you can find my threads, Instagram, YouTube. If you guys are MAGA over on YouTube and you want to debate me, click on the same link tree in the description of the YouTube live stream and click on the TikTok icon and come over to TikTok to debate me. Okay, that's how we keep these stream going. We get MAGAs, we get people who disagree with us to debate. If you're one of those people over on YouTube, come over to TikTok, same username, or use the link tree. Like I said, you guys can send a message via the donations, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App in the same link tree, as well as buy me a coffee link. Not obligated, but everything's greatly appreciated. We're gonna get started with the debate with Drake. This is a child, I'm assuming. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Yes, I do.
You're a child. Stop joining my stream. You're getting aborted. Again, I think we're 12 subscribers away from 650, if I'm doing the math right. 12 subscribers away from 650, and there's 60 over on YouTube. Hit that subscribe. Listen, I'll stop yapping here in a second. We're just waiting for people to load up on TikTok. If you're over on YouTube, say what's up in the YouTube comment section. I want to read out a couple usernames. Say what's up in the comment section over on YouTube. I would love to read out a couple usernames to interact with the community. I'm also going to start a poll. The poll is started. The question is, do you support Donald J. Trump? If you're ever on YouTube, make sure to double tap that phone screen, repost the live, share the live, do all the good things. I appreciate you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys for being here. Hello, do you support Trump?
Yo, what's up? I support Trump in the fact that I believe that he's accelerating the collapse of the American empire, and I'm excited.
Okay, what happens after? How do you protect the minorities? How do you prevent the loss of life from people? What happens after?
The end of the American empire?
But how do you protect the people that are vulnerable?
I mean, ideally, like nuclear war, we gotta like...
Nuclear war protects people?
Yeah. Every country.
Just like the most insane. Listen, anytime I let an accelerationist up here to like debate, they can never provide me how they protect the vulnerable. How are you going to protect the vulnerable?
No, I'm not going to. I'll be honest with you.
Okay, so you don't. So what's the point of the American empire collapsing? I thought it was because you want the vulnerable to be in charge. You want the average American to be in charge. You want the power to the people.
No, I'm
so then, what's the point of acceleration?
I just hate America.
Okay, you just hate America.
Yeah. I just don't like your country.
That's great. Get out of here. You're not even American. Moving on to the next guest. Yeah, and if you read the YouTube, title, yes, Donald Trump called LeBron James racist today, saying he was going to tariff Mexico, tariff Canada, and called coal big, beautiful, clean coal. Hello, do you support Trump? Period.
Yes, liberal.
You think you're so funny, don't you? You're getting aborted for the 4th time. Apparently, abortions aren't working. Sorry. Hello, do you support Trump?
Yes.
Daniel, how old are you?
18.
All right, bro. Why do you support Trump?
Because he's impressive and he's awesome.
You think rapists are impressive? Wow. You look up to a rapist?
Well, not that part, and I don't think that's
So,
true. So
him raping children, we can push that aside, right? Right? Or you can push that aside, right?
Eugene Carroll is a child. What are you talking about?
I don't think there's a relevant difference from saying child rapist and rapist. I think both of them are equally horrible, to the point where you would vote someone or not vote for someone. So when I say child rapist, I mean, A, he was credibly accused of child rape in the Epstein files. And I would argue me changing the word child rape to rape, adult rape, wouldn't change. We can put rape aside, yet you still think he's impressive. You still look up to a rapist.
That's dumb,
Why?
man. I hate a child rapist much more than I hate an adult one, man. That's
Okay, so what's the
incredibly
relevant
stupid.
difference? Would you support Trump if he raped a child?
No.
Okay, so what's the difference of him raping a child and him raping a woman? What's the
Because
difference?
a child is so incredibly vulnerable, and that's just.
But the woman is also vulnerable because they did not consent. They're in a vulnerable position.
Listen, if you're both drunk and then you have sex with her, I think that's
Donald Trump wasn't drunk.
I'm just explaining a
So
situation
let's
that would
stay
still
on
be
topic.
classified
Let's
as
say
rape.
the situation that happened. What's the relevant difference? If he raped a child, you wouldn't support him. If he didn't rape a child, you would support him. I.e., if you raped Eugene Carroll. What's the relevant difference?
Because a child is tiny, they're innocent, and there's no way
A woman,
that they
what do you define as
purposefully-
innocent? So if you're saying a woman who's never had intercourse, therefore it's going to be as bad? What?
I'm explaining to you the mannerisms and nature of a child. It's like saying, would you rather someone rape a person or an animal? Like that just makes no sense. Like you shouldn't rape.
I'm not saying would you rather. I'm saying you shouldn't vote for Trump if he was a child rapist, the same way as you shouldn't vote for Trump if he was an adult rapist. It's
And
not a would you rather question.
I'll explain the nuance when it comes to adult rape. There's a much more.
So why are you okay with child rape, or why are you okay with adult rape? Why are you okay with adult rape?
I'm not okay with adult rape.
So then why do you support an adult rapist?
But the way we classify some cases now as rape, I do not agree with that, and I don't.
Okay, what's rape?
Rape is penetrating someone's pussy without their consent.
Okay, can men get raped?
No.
Men can't get raped.
No, they can't get raped. It's like saying, can white people be racist? No, they can't.
That's crazy, man. Saying that men can't get raped is crazy. Crazy take, by the way. Straight up rage bait? It has to be straight up rage bait. Hello, are you a Trump supporter? This is the same troll. Leave me alone.
Wait,
Leave me alone. 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 Drake, why am I letting Drake back up? Drake, you're also a child. Leave me alone, Drake. Hold on.
Hey, no.
That's Trump admitting to sexual exploitation. Hold on. Y'all, children, leave my guest box. You guys are annoying me. This is not a daycare. This is not a daycare. Okay? There's 70 people on YouTube, bro. What are we doing? YouTube, come over and debate me. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe if you're over on YouTube. What's up, Caving?
Yo! What's up, Jeremiah?
It's been a fucking hot minute.
Yeah, it has been a while, bro. I just saw you. Oh, wait. Oh, this guy. You should invite this guy, Totally Perfect Day, up. We were just having a debate about, Russia v. Ukraine, because I sent him a video of a Russian dead checking a Ukrainian, who had a Russian armband on, by the way, and he said, that it wasn't true. And then he sent like a video of, a drone capturing apparently Ukrainian troops, dead checking Russians, but there's no evidence that they were Ukrainian because it's black and white. You can't see the armbands. You should let this guy come up real quick.
Is he in the guest box?
Let me see.
If he's in the guest box, sure. By the way, the period, you literally change your profile picture. You didn't change your username. I can go to your profile and see if it's you. It's the same person. Leave me alone. Another SBL situation, yeah, for sure. Eugene Carroll received $7 million from a nonprofit linked to billionaire Reid Hoffman, a major Democratic donor with ties to Jeffrey Epstein. I'm not sure if Reid Hoffman had ties to Jeffrey Epstein. I haven't looked into that, but based that she got funded from the nonprofit.
I think that there's not a lot of evidence to support that Reid Hoffman had ties. I think there was ties, but like he didn't like engage in any like illegal activities.
Right.
Jeffrey Epstein. There's no like evidence supporting that he even knew what Jeffrey Epstein was doing. So, okay, I just sent the live to him.
Please, can I say something? No, you're a child. Leave me alone.
Sonyan.
These children are on what's it called? Summer school? No, not summer school. Summer break.
Yeah, you still getting crazy trolls?
Yeah, bro. I'm still getting crazy trolls. I've been talking to Mikey a lot. I don't think you know who Mikey is, but he's a crazy one.
Oh,
It's just like the same old people on repeat.
Yeah, I've honestly like at this point I've just like stopped debating Trump supporters. Like, they're just like the ones that are left are just so far gone, bro.
I've been able to change a couple minds. The ones are the ones that are younger are ignorant. The old ones are pretty fucking insane.
Yeah, that's true. I've just been debating like abortion and then like theism and other stuff like that. Like,
I've seen you hop on some random ass lives.
yeah, I found
Host
I
is
made
gone.
What?
Host is gone. Someone said in the comment.
Oh, host is
Like,
actually
remember California fires were by Jonathan. I don't know how to pronounce the last name. A leftist.
okay, bro. Like,
And then someone else said, "All remember all attempts on Trump's life were Republican."
that's funny.
Yo,
Clone Wars vets joined Star Wars Zero Company voice cast. Oh, this guy. Oh. Yeah, I actually made a like a Philbro LARP account so I can go up on lives. Dude, it is
bro, LARP account, bro.
I found the phrase that just gets you instantly kicked from like any like medium low tier pro-choice or pro-life live. All you gotta say is, yeah, so like if I would like appeal to like an Aristotelian virtue ethical stance, oh my god, it works every time. You just get fucking booted. It's so funny. I could probably make a like compilation of me saying that and then getting
I'm crying. You're just getting booted from lives. Give me some W's in the chat for Bumblebee over on Cash App for the dollar saying, "Stop being B-phobic. Happy birthday to me." Yes, I know your birthday was 2-3 days ago. Tuesday? Yes, Tuesday. It was Tuesday. Happy birthday, Bumblebee. Get some W's in the chat. I appreciate you.
It was on Tuesday. It's a W. How old is this guy, bro? He's probably like 75. He's an unk, I bet.
I think they're all just terrified. TikTok isn't giving me a good push right now. I have no idea why.
Yeah, that's why it's been going on other people's lives.
My YouTube is getting good push. They've had like 70 people over there.
Yeah. That's interesting. YouTube.
Hi.
Hello, do you support Trump?
Yeah, I do actually.
You do?
I do, and I'm explaining why. In your background, you have a pic of Trump with Epstein, obviously. And I will argue that actually, even though it's a big scandal, admittedly, because he was very close from Epstein, and there's no proof that he was on his island, but still the two maintained a very close relationship for years. I would say that it's actually not relevant toward his governments and policy as a whole, because even though presidents can be a moral compass, as was, for instance, Jimmy Carter in the 70s, or perhaps Barack Obama's in the 2010s, a president's job is above that, and sometimes it doesn't matter how crooked he is, as long as his agenda gets delivered. And I would say that he should be judged on two main metrics, which are foreign policy and economics. And on those
well, he's failing on foreign policy and domestic or economics. A and B, I would argue his policy is reflected based upon the fact that he visited the island and is credibly accused by a child of child rape. Thank you for the heart me, Jules, that was in the chat. This via the fact that he violated 4 federal laws to protect pedophiles when he ran. His agenda was releasing the files, and his administration violated 4 federal laws to protect pedophiles in reference to the Epstein Files Transparency Act. So I would argue, yes, it is reflective upon his character. And then if you want to talk his economic policy or foreign policy, we're in an endless war that's killed 18 service members, and now they don't want to call 14 of those service members that said they died because of the war, because apparently it was after the ceasefire. The gas prices are back up. We're in the worst position now. The economy's in the shitter, comparing 2025 to 2024. So I don't know why you could still support this man.
Sure. For the domestic policy, I would say that ultimately they did realize the fight. I did completely disagree with the way it was done because obviously there was a lot of hand dragging by Trump. He tried to delay it as much as possible, and with Palmomedy as Attorney General, you saw how it went. But ultimately they did. And what came up from the file, I know there were many things on Instagram saying Trump was some sort of was involved with minors. I won't say the word for the not the life to be banned, but you see what I mean. But actually, there's no conclusive evidence from that. It was only testimonies from people after.
I said a credible accuser. Jane Doe number 4 accused Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Do you believe the victims against Jeffrey Epstein that got settlements with the Jeffrey Epstein estate that alleged Jeffrey Epstein trafficked them?
I do definitely believe Jeffrey Epstein trafficked a number of girls. But
okay, so if you believe the victims against Jeffrey Epstein that alleged that Jeffrey Epstein trafficked them and then got settlements with the Jeffrey Epstein estate, then you believe the victim of Jeffrey Epstein that got a settlement with the Jeffrey Epstein estate alleging that Jeffrey Epstein trafficked them to Donald Trump, right? This individual was deemed credible by the first Trump admin.
Sure. What I would say, the big issue with the dossier is that we don't have the name of the precise victim. As you say, Jane Doe number 5, we don't have. We can't link the Jane Doe with the precise
that
name.
was part of the Epstein Files Transparency Act.
Yeah, I agree, which is a whole issue. But for the
that's not an issue. We shouldn't be releasing the names of victims, bro. What the amount of targeted hate, like hate crimes against them that they would get? Are you serious? Someone who is alleging that Donald Trump raped them as a child? Why would we release their name? That's insane.
No, I saw.
Look what happened with E. Jean Carroll.
Oh, but Jean Carroll.
Look what happened with what's her name? Kaving, do you know the name of the one who was alleging in the Epstein Files as well, who then redacted the lawsuit because she was getting death threats or something?
Oh yeah.
What's her name?
Yep. Just like number 5.
I thought there was a name, but I don't remember. But yeah, she redacted a lawsuit because of the death of the death threats that she had received. I don't know if it was Jane Doe number 5, but yeah, there's that.
Because there was one of them that withdrew immediately, but I don't know if you saw, there was an analysis by Vox, and Vox is arguably not a Trump-supporting media, it's more like center left-leaning or left-leaning, and actually they said that the one accusing Trump of the most egregious one was very problematic because she was actually represented by somebody who was known, the agent, to have supported false claims in the past, and the whole dossier was a bit dodgy, and that's coming from non-supporting Trump publications. That's not coming from Fox News. So I'm not saying Trump did nothing, obviously, because ultimately I don't know as any, and I guess
are
nobody
you calling
does.
to investigate Trump?
Oh,
should we investigate Trump?
Obviously, Trump should be investigated. Obviously, and unfortunately, he's not the best person to investigate himself. For obvious reasons, just like Nixon wasn't the best one to investigate Watergate. But I would say that in
Nixon
the meantime,
resigned, though, right? Nixon resigned.
Yeah, Nixon resigned, and I would
So you're saying
say
Trump
that
should
Nixon
resign?
resignation.
Trump should resign.
Right? I think he shouldn't resign because I would say that J.D. Vance, although he did nothing, is arguably worse than Trump. I would say that it's worse.
So would you
brand
vote
of
for J.D.
Trumpism.
Vance or Harris in the 2020 election?
I would vote for Rubro actually if I was given the choice.
If it was if they ran J.D. Vance and Harris, who would you vote for?
Oh, I would still vote JD because because Harris is. I can argue why. If it was a normal centrist, I would say if it was Obama, for instance, against him, I would vote Obama. Obviously, if it was Newsom, I would vote Newsom. But I would say that Harris or Biden, I would vote Biden. But I would say Harris is a departure from the moderate center-left Democrat we were used to have. And I will give a few examples. For instance, Harris was in favor of, as you know, of capital. That was the most egregious measure for me of capital gains on estates. Up to 25% and being payable immediately. But as you know, that would literally decimate.
Hold on, yeah, that's not true. Hold on.
Yeah?
I'm pretty sure that's been fact checked, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Like capital
No,
gains.
you can look up.
Didn't a reporter accidentally confuse those two, and then everyone started running with that, and it's been fact checked. She didn't run on that. Then what's your source? She ran on that.
Economics.
Gains.
Yes, I know.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to accuse her of imaginary.
But she didn't run on that. It was a reporter who confused these two points, and then the media started running with that, saying that she was running on unrealized capital gains. So she did not run on that.
Unrealized capital. But actually, for the unrealized capital gain, I know the issue quite well because I'm French, and it was a French economist named Thomas Piketty, who I had actually as a professor during my masters, that did the proposal and that was behind it. So I'm a bit accustomed to the notion. And there are arguments in favor, obviously, to break up big monopolies, especially in tech, to have the state bear a share into huge private companies that emerge as conglomerates, and to avoid a bit of repetition of the Rockefeller-like
didn't even run on
majors that emerged in the 1890s during the 19th century. So,
But
I
it
can
doesn't
see
matter, like, if you think it's good or bad. She didn't even run on it, period.
But it was part of her economic agenda. I'm not saying it would have passed the Senate.
No, it literally wasn't. It like unironically just was not part of her economic agenda. Like that's just like not true.
Okay, let's for the sake of debate, let's assume it wasn't part. But apart from this very single issue, I would say that Harris didn't demonstrate the leadership on other issues. For instance, I'm not saying as a kind of more of a libertarian, I'm more in favor of open border policy. But I would say that on the border, her stance was very confusing. Because
her stance wasn't
she
confusing. Maybe you didn't understand her stance. Her stance was to, after a certain period of things, make asylum stricter. Make asylum stricter, right? After a certain amount of crossings, make it stricter. A and B, implement more courts and judges to make the process faster, so that we can incentivize less illegal migration and more legal migration. That was her stance. Her stance wasn't that complicated.
No, it's good, but I would say that she tried to run both agenda at the same time, because her communication was that she would make immigration tougher. I mean, that was obviously the main line, because Democrats were being attacked.
I think you misunderstood. She was talking about asylum seeking. It's on her website, or it was on her website.
Yeah.
Asylum seeking, she want to make it stricter after a certain amount of after a certain amount of crossings, after a certain amount of applicants. Yeah. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but for me, the way they approach it with the border crossing, the CBP app, and so on, made no sense. Like, either you have an open border policy or a closed border policy, but the in-between line that shows...
An open border policy with restrictions, that's what she had, and that's what we currently have. We don't have a closed border right now. By the definition of closed border, I mean, like, nothing coming in or out of the country. So Biden and Harris had an open border with restrictions, and she would have the same exact thing. It's not open or closed border. That's ridiculous.
But a smart way to do it, instead of tinkering around the border, should be to open the border once and for all, but to tighten the access to citizenship. For instance, by ending birth citizenship, but at the same time opening completely the border.
This is so confusing. You're saying you want open borders, but you want to end birthright citizenship?
Yeah, exactly.
Are you fucking trolling me?
No, I'm not. I'm 100% serious. No, I'm not trolling. I'm 100% serious. And I can argue why if you want. But...
Okay, so you agree with Biden-Harris's open borders, as some Trump supporters say?
Yeah, exactly. Because for me,
so you want undocumented immigrants in the country?
Yeah, because undocumented means, I mean, it's not relevant for me. Undocumented, documented or not documented, in the end means nothing, as long as people ultimately contribute to the economy. And I would argue
they would
that
contribute more if they were legal.
Oh, sure, but the idea is to make them legal. But because the whole issue, I think everybody is hiding behind. Because when
you said you want to make it harder to get citizenship.
Exactly. I want them documented.
You want open borders.
Yeah.
And you want these undocumented immigrants to come into the country. You want them to be legal, but at the same time, you want it to be harder for them to be legal. That makes no fucking sense.
My idea is inspired by.
Bro,
I'm sorry, I'm not. My idea is inspired by two countries that actually exist. It's Monaco and the United Arab Emirates. I don't know if you are familiar with any of them.
I'm not familiar with Morocco or the UAE.
Monaco, not Morocco. Monaco, the fiscal paradise next to the border of France. Because in both countries, in Monaco and in Dubai, because that's the colloquial name for United Arab Emirates, you can very easily immigrate in those countries. I mean, famously, many influencers are in Dubai, penthouses, vlogging from there. Same thing with Monaco, many Russian.
What the fuck does this have to do with Trump and Harris? What are we talking about?
I'll explain. So it's very easy to immigrate and to get a residency permit. It's one of the easier things to do. But to get access to citizenship is actually one of the toughest things to have. You can be a resident.
So you want less citizens, more residents, more green card holders, more H-1Bs. Well, Trump wants less of them, so you wouldn't agree with Trump on that. Harris would have had more.
And I think that Trump is having the wrong approach. Actually,
so then why do you support Trump?
Because I think that for all reason, for fiscal reason, and for monetary policy and for fiscal reason,
name one economic policy. Name one economic sector that's doing better
the
than it was under Biden in 2024?
The 2017 bill that lowered.
No, I said name one part of the economy that's doing better now than it was under Biden in 2024.
The thing is, the economy was doing exceptionally strong under Biden, but do you know what? Actually, it's because the Federal Reserve loosened the rate so much.
So now it's not doing so well, right?
Yeah, but I mean,
and why aren't the Federal Reserves doing that with the rates now, Ryan? Because of his tariff
Because there was inflation during the Biden years.
War, right? Yeah, no, because under Trump, that's why. That's the reason. The
no,
point is, Donald Trump is bad for the economy. Donald Trump is the worst for the economy in recent history.
No, but the whole reason, I don't know if you do finance yourself, but the whole reason the Federal Reserve tightened the rates is because there was huge inflation in 2021, 2022 because of the fiscal stimulus that was given at the time, which is good. I don't blame Biden for the fiscal stimulus, but the increase of money supply, as you know, aimed to the empty part of money supply, increased by 40% in 3 years, which was unprecedented. So this influx of cash naturally rose price in the economy, even before any war or any.
We're talking about 2024 to 2025. That's what we're talking about. We're comparing those two years.
About 24.
I'm asking you to name one sector of the economy that was doing better in 2025 than it was in 2024. You said no, under 2024 under Biden, it was doing better. Therefore, you couldn't support Trump because of economic policy or economics, because Harris would have done better as she would have continued roughly the same policies or the same agenda as Joe Biden did in reference to the economy.
But the thing is, this part of the agenda is unfortunately not controlled by the president. It's controlled by the Federal Reserve.
His tariff policy and the war in Iran did.
The tariff policy is a huge mistake. Obviously, the tariff policy is a huge mistake.
Is the war a huge mistake?
I would say the war, if we look at the precise case of Iran, the whole issue is Iran having nuclear weapons or not. And I would say that
so if a president greenlit Iran to build nuclear bombs, would you support that president?
If president? Sorry, I didn't.
If a president greenlit Iran to build nuclear bombs, would you support the president?
No, I wouldn't support a president that.
You wouldn't support Donald Trump because Donald Trump greenlit Iran to build nuclear bombs in 2018 after he took us out of the JCPOA, which capped their enrichment at 3.67%. So therefore, you're no longer a Trump supporter.
I agree
actually, it's different this time. It's different when it comes to Trump. If it were Biden or Harris, I would not support him. But Trump, it's actually different. Actually, it's different. That's different, and I'm gonna cry myself to sleep. Yeah, what's the difference?
I swear I'm not Baron Trump or related to him, but the withdrawal from JCPOA is a complicated matter because JCPOA was a good deal in as long as there was no military intervention, because as you said, it capped Iranian enrichment. But the thing is, Iranian regularly cheated on JCPOA. I don't know if you've read the International Energy Agency.
Iran violated the JCPOA. Is that what you said?
Yeah, it did.
Okay, what's your source? Because. Donald Trump signed in 2017. Donald Trump signed the IAEA report that said Iran hadn't violated the JCPOA. So even Donald Trump in 2017
I don't know because at that time it was the opinion of of the IAEA, but I don't know if you've read Raphael.
So then, what's your evidence that during the JCPOA, not after, right? Not after 2018, during the JCPOA. What's your evidence that Iran had violated the JCPOA?
The International Energy Agency report of 2024 that observed that Iran had reached level of enrichment close to 83%. And as you know,
what period? What time frame? What period?
In 2023.
Okay, so then that's after
in
the JCPOA. I'm asking you during the JCPOA, not after.
No, I agree, but I'm coming. And so they said that it was only consistent with years of hidden and undisclosed enrichment.
2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. 6 years. That's years.
But enrichment is a very long business, and as you know, the Iranians have two sites at Fordov and.
But this isn't evidence. You're just making an assumption. What is the evidence that you can provide that Iran violated the JCPOA? What's the evidence?
I would phrase it in a way. Do you think that Iran has ever given up on its goal to
That's not evidence. Can you tell me the evidence? I need the evidence.
Well, the thing is, only the Iranians have the evidence, I guess.
So you don't have evidence. So why do you hold a belief with no evidence?
Can I say something else? Well, this evidence you might discuss, and perhaps you might find it because of the provider, actually, of the material. But you know, the Israelis and Benjamin Netanyahu, the Mossad claims to have discovered a large cache of documents in Tehran in 2018. And you know, Benjamin Netanyahu made a speech at the time at the United Nations saying that he did prove. And that was actually one of the reasons why there was a withdrawal from the JCPOA, about the fact that Iran, during the time, continued a stealth nuclear program.
What's the evidence?
you can, I mean, you can look it up. The 2018 Netanyahu speech actually to provide.
Netanyahu has been saying that Iran is 2 weeks away from building nuclear bombs
and
since
obviously
1990s. I don't care what he has to say.
exaggerated.
Netanyahu's a war criminal. Netanyahu should be arrested for war crimes against humanity.
I don't deny his war criminal status, but that's a different. That's about Gaza. That's not about Iran.
I don't care what a war criminal who's a genocidal maniac has to say. I don't care. He's been saying the same thing for decades.
I fully agree about that part. But
so then why do you believe him this instance? What evidence did he present? What evidence did he say?
Because
just his word of mouth.
Because I do believe that Iran has been pursuing for more than.
In 1990, did you believe him that they were 2 weeks away from building nuclear bombs in 1990?
I don't believe the claim was made in 1990. It was made in 2002 or something, but not in 1990. In
1990s. Sorry, with the S.
In the 1990s. Yeah. At the end of the 1990s. No, sure. Netanyahu has made outlandish claim in order to foster.
So when he says that Iran is 2 weeks away from building nuclear bombs, and then he says Iran violated JCPOA, both of those are lies. There is no evidence for either of those. So why do you support the war with the Islamic Republic of Japan?
Of Iran, you mean? No,
Japan. That's what Trump said.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't aware of his misquote.
He has a mental decline. The Islamic Republic of
Japan. Obviously, but I'm not arguing about his mental decline, which is, I mean,
so why would you support someone who is saying Islamic Republic Japan and having mental decline over Harris?
Because, for instance, I did support Biden too, although Biden showed some side of mental decline as well during debates, and the same way I would support.
Republic of Japan. By the Islamic Republic of Japan.
He also said today that LeBron James is racist and that coal is clean.
Yeah, well, both of it obviously false. No, I'm not here to defend every single Trump statement, but
you haven't said anything good that Trump has done. You've disagreed. Everything that you or I have brought up, you have disagreed with everything. So why do you still support Trump?
Not the Iranian part. Not the Iranian intervention part.
Okay, you said you wouldn't support Trump if he greenlit Iran to build nuclear bombs. He greenlit Iran to build nuclear bombs by taking this out of the JCPOA.
But that wasn't the point of the so-called maximum pressure policy. It could be an unintended effect, but that wasn't his intention at the time. You see what I mean?
His intention was because he hated Obama. The point is he still greenlit Iran to build nuclear bombs. That's the point.
Sure, he did that.
Okay, so then you don't want to support Trump because you said, and I quote. You wouldn't support Donald Trump if he greenlit Iran to build nuclear bombs. Now, you agreed he greenlit Iran to build nuclear bombs. What? What happened to him? Bro, did Gavin ban... Bro, Gavin, what are we doing? Gavin. You are answering the question. Oh, that's Joseph. Joseph, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, sir.
You're
I
fine.
just joined. You're already blaming me for something. What's
Gavin, I see you did it. You are losing mod powers.
I just
It says
joined.
Gavin blocked the username.
Brother, I just joined to request.
You're losing
I
mods.
just joined to request.
No. I don't know how to take your mod powers away. How do I do that?
I don't know. You figure it out, I guess. I don't know what you want from me, Jeremiah.
You literally banned him.
I just joined the fucking live stream. All I did was join live stream.
Why are you trying to gaslight me?
I'm not. All right, you know what? I'm gaslighting you, Jeremiah, because I never interact with you. Mind you, I never interact with you. Never do anything because you don't want it.
Hold on. I see it on my screen. Hold on.
Okay, you could see it on your screen. All I did was request up. That's it.
No. It's still here. Hold on. I got you.
Like, all I did was press request up, and I have my hand on my controller. I'm playing Far Cry 5, trying to figure out how to mod this. That's it. I'm doing 3 different things at the same time right now.
Big screen. I'm exposing you. Right there. I'm exposing you.
You're exposing me here.
What does that say? What does that say, buddy?
Hey, dipshit! Here's a controller. Here's a bus house controller.
Nah,
here's the Far Cry 5 mod installer.
Nah,
here's this.
Nah.
Here's this. I'm trying to install the mods and run scripts and edits. Okay, I'm not doing anything. Put me on big screen.
Nah. You got exposed.
Put me on big screen. Look. There's 3 separate things. There's a controller in my hand. There's me pressing the request. And then trying to do this, the Far Cry 5 mod installer, and then these 2 open, right? This is the mod installer, which is the current window that's open, and then this one is the game, Far Cry 5, by Ubisoft Productions, created in 2017.
Trump is the most corrupt family in history. True. MAGA's dead. True. Let's see. Oh, no, it's the same children. Joseph and Drake in my guest box. I probably have 20 more minutes left. I don't know. America just built a nuclear bomb.
We always are. This isn't brand new news.
This is a stupid channel. TDS. You've been watching for the last hour. Hello? Oh, no, they're still loading in. Okay. Hello, are you a Trump supporter?
Yo, what's up?
Do you support Donald
yeah.
Timothy Trump? Dump? Sloppy?
Yeah.
Sloppy Donald? Sloppy dump? Alright, why do you support Sloppy Dump? Go ahead.
I don't know who that is.
Sloppy Dump? That's the President of the United States.
Huh?
That's the President of the United States, Sloppy Dump.
Who?
Sloppy Dump.
Oh, do you have a lisp?
No, I don't. Sloppy Dump, that's his name.
Oh, can you not read?
I can read. I think you're misunderstanding. Sloppy Dump?
Yeah, I think I am.
Yeah,
What'd you say?
Sloppy Dump. He's the president. Why do you support Sloppy Dump?
Wait, oh god, you're confusing the shit out of me. Yeah, what'd you say?
I'm sure you don't have enough brain cells. I know.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Sloppy Dump
A
doesn't make
sloppy
any sense
dump.
to you.
I'm
He's
taking a
He
sloppy dump.
He cheated on all 3 of his wives. He's sloppy. He's also a dump.
Who
He
did?
smells like piss. Donald Trump.
Who? Oh, you're talking about Donald Trump. Oh,
No,
okay,
his name is Sloppy Dump. That's
I
his
voted for
nickname.
Donald Trump.
Okay, why'd you vote for Sloppy Dump?
Who?
Sloppy
Who?
Dump.
Who's that?
That's the
I
president
told
you
you
voted for.
I voted for Trump.
All right, why'd you
I don't
vote for
know who
Sloppy
this other
Dump?
dude. Who?
Sloppy Dump.
Huh?
Sloppy Dump.
Dude, you're confusing the shit out of me. I thought we were talking about
You're
Trump.
gonna tell me why you voted for Sloppy Dump? You got 10 seconds before I boot you.
Hey, you can boo me, bro. I don't know who you're talking about, honestly.
All right, why do you support Trump?
Oh, what do I support Trump?
Yeah.
I like a lot of the policies and a lot of the things that he's doing.
Yeah,
Such
you like
as-
that he raped a woman, that he smells like piss.
Was he charged with rape? I didn't know that.
He was held liable of forcibly penetrating a woman's vagina with his fingers without her consent. Yes.
What is that called?
That's called rape.
Is that called rape? No, it's
Yes.
not.
Okay,
No,
what
it's
do you
called
define as
sexual
rape?
assault,
What do you
right?
define as rape? What's
defined
rape?
it as
What's rape?
sexual
What's rape?
assault.
What's rape? What's rape?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
You
the
don't know what rape
definition
is.
of
Well, then how the fuck do you know that isn't rape? If you don't know what rape
Because
is,
the
how do you know
court-
that
the
isn't rape? Because
court-
you're fucking stupid. I know. Yeah, you're stupid.
Because I
the
read
court,
what
the judge then
ruled,
clarified
right?
that was rape.
The judge
Also, the laws then
ruled
clarified that it was
wasn't
rape. So
rape,
oof,
right?
that doesn't
So
sound that good
I
for
would
you.
go off of what the judge said. The judge said
that it was rape.
the judge
clarified
and
that
the
it was
jury
rape.
ruled that there wasn't
Nope, false. The judge
enough
said it was rape.
evidence to.
False. The
Right.
judge
They
it was
said that
rape.
there was. Okay, you're just gonna talk over me. That's
I am.
not what they said. They said there wasn't enough evidence
judge
to
said it was
charge him
rape.
with rape, so they charged
It
him
wasn't a
with
charge,
SA,
dumbass.
right?
And it
Oh,
wasn't
what-
about
what
the
is
amount
it?
of evidence. It was because of the laws.
Wait, I thought you just saw. I thought you just said he was charged.
No, I said he was found liable.
Oh, okay. So yeah, no, it was SA. Is
No,
what
it
he
was
was
rape.
actually found liable of. No,
It was
if
rape.
you Google it real quick for us.
Okay, sure. What is rape?
I don't know what the
Then give me
legal
search up a
definition of
definition.
rape is.
Sure.
I don't
In
know.
New York, the legal definition is what is classified as what E. Jean Carroll went through. Therefore,
That's
it was
funny.
rape.
That's funny they didn't charge him with that. Then that's funny they charged him with
Because
SA.
it wasn't
if-
a criminal court. It was a civil court. It wasn't charges. It was
They
civil
can't charge
liability.
you. They can't charge you with rape in a civil court.
You can be held liable for rape, but
Oh,
she
okay.
alleged.
So why didn't they
she
hold him
alleged.
liable for rape instead
She
of SA?
alleged that it was his fingers and not his penis at the time.
Okay,
New
so
York
he got
said
charged
rape
with
was a
SA
female.
instead of rape.
At the
Huh?
time, New York said it was a it was a female member being penetrated by a male member. Like, and that
Okay,
was
so
classified
it was
as rape.
SA.
Okay, so you think
Officially,
rape is a female member being penetrated by a male
I,
member?
I'm just going off of what the judge ruled it, right? So if the judge ruled it SA, that's probably
If
what I'm
the
gonna
judge
go
ruled it,
with.
okay. So judges used to rule that slavery
The
was
judge
okay.
and
Hold on,
the
hold on, no, no, no,
jury,
no, no,
right?
no, no, no,
So
no,
if
no,
you're
no, no,
gonna
no,
take
no,
their
no, 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 no,
ruling,
no, 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 no,
no,
no,
hold
no,
on,
no,
let
no,
me
no,
get my
no.
point across.
Nope, nope,
Because
nope,
it
nope,
sounds
nope,
like you're
nope, nope, no, no,
misinterpreting
no,
what I'm
no, no,
saying
no, no, no,
already.
no, no, no. You made
So
it.
if
You
the
made a claim.
judge
You made a
and
claim.
it
You made a
wasn't just the
claim.
judge,
You
it
made
was
a
the judge
claim.
and
I'm
the
not letting you run
jury.
away from the claim that you just made. I am not letting you run away like the
It was the
coward you
judge
are.
and the
I am
jury.
not
My
letting
bad.
you run away from the coward you are.
Yeah, right. It was the judge and the jury, right?
Courts determined that at some point in history that slavery was legal and okay. Therefore, you're pro-slavery, correct?
Absolutely not. I don't know
Okay, so what's
where
the
you're getting.
difference?
How are you
It's based
correlating
upon the George
that?
because you said
Like that doesn't make any
you think
sense
Eugene Carroll
whatsoever,
you
bro.
think Eugene Carroll
What?
you think Eugene Carroll wasn't
You
raped.
just said because
You think Eugene Carroll wasn't raped because what the court determined, what the law said at the time, didn't classify her experience as rape.
so we got to go back. We got to go back 100 years, so that your definition fits what I'm saying.
Well, no,
like we can't.
Well, my
we can't
definition
compare it to
fits because
something-
you couldn't give me a definition.
So,
of
so
rape.
if you got to go back 100 years to make your point, like it doesn't really make sense, right? That's
Oh,
what
it
I'm saying.
does.
It doesn't really correlate. So
It
we
does
have
correlate.
laws and we have different things in place. That's why the wording is so technical. That's why he wasn't
Okay.
charged with rape.
Sure.
He was charged with.
Sure, I don't have to
SA,
go back
right?
100 years.
Because they didn't have
Okay,
any
okay,
actual
sure.
hard evidence.
Sure.
Do you know what
Then
that means?
hold on. You think it's okay for an adult to marry a 15-year-old?
Dude, again, you're
Yes?
being super weird
Yes or
and you're
no?
asking
Yes or
really
no?
weird questions.
Yes or no?
Absolutely
Yes
not.
or no?
I think
Okay,
you're
hold on.
weird.
But the laws
I think that
allow
you
for
are
child
weird.
marriage.
So you think it's okay? So
The
you
laws
think
allow
because
for
they
child
charged him,
marriage.
they charged him with SA, so it's okay for him to date a 15-year-old? You think it's
The
okay?
laws allow for child marriage. Why don't you think it's okay? I thought
Like
you based your
between two
morality upon
children?
laws.
I don't even think that's okay.
So the reason you don't think it's okay, and it's still laws, it's the same reason.
I think
why
they'll
you
end up making a
Can you
mistake
shut
and
up?
probably getting into
No,
divorce.
no, you can't shut up. Listen, obviously, what you have to say is more important. Go ahead.
Yeah, are you talking about like two 15-year-old kids getting married? Like
I
both
said
of
an
them are
adult
15?
marrying a 15-year-old. Do you think that's okay?
Oh hell no, that's weird.
But that's legal
something
in
the
some
left does.
states. That's legal in some states.
It's probably in a Democratic states. Yeah.
No, and guess what? All Republicans in Oklahoma voted against making child marriage illegal. Every single one of them in Oklahoma. Oklahoma's a blue state. That's why they have a Democratic majority. But every single Republican in Oklahoma voted against making child marriage illegal. So it's not the problem in blue states. It's the problem in red states.
Well, hold
Red
on.
states make
Where
child
is
marriage
it
illegal.
legal
But we're
to
not talking
marry
about that. We're not
children?
talking
Where is it
about
legal
that.
to
We're
marry
talking.
children, though?
Hold
Hold on.
in,
Where
like,
is it legal in America to marry children? I'm so confused.
with the consent of the parents in multiple different states.
Where?
Give
tell
me a
me one.
second. Give me a second. I got you.
Where it's legal to marry a child? Like I've never heard of that.
I got you.
You said it's legal in multiple states too.
Yes.
Like that's like over
With the
30?
parent's consent. Yes.
Okay.
Also,
And you
Oklahoma
said
is a blue
15. You said 15 years old, not 16.
The hypothetical was 15. Yes.
Okay, yeah, you said 15. Okay,
Yeah, I said 15
Find
for
me,
the
find me
hypothetical.
one state where they're marrying 15-year-olds, where you can marry a
got you,
15-year-old.
I
That
got
doesn't
you,
make
I
any
got
sense
you,
to me.
I got
I've
you.
never heard of that. This
Give me
guy
a
at the bottom
second.
says Texas. This guy says Texas. Look up Texas and see if they allow
Child
it.
marriage
I've never heard
remains
of that.
legal. Child marriage remains legal in 34 states.
And can you read off to me like what age? It doesn't give you like an age where the child is legal to be married off to. They don't have any type of law with that. I don't think you know what you're talking about. It sounds like you're way off.
Hold on, I'm trying to find the states. I'm trying to give you the name of the states. Hold on, give me a second.
Yeah, and then give me the number, like the ages that they're allowed to be married at.
Okay, so no absolute minimum age is let's see. No minimum age
Is there a maximum age you can be to marry a child?
no minimum age in
You-
reference to like the being married as a child.
No, I'm talking about a maximum age, like marrying to that child. Like how old can the person be marrying that child? Because I feel like some of that would be children
At a
marrying
glance,
each other.
16 states, 2
So
territories.
it's not 34, it's 16.
You're not letting
Wait,
me
I'm
speak.
confused.
You're not letting
I'm
me
confused.
speak.
No,
This
hold
is-
on. I'm trying to clarify because you just said 34. What is the 16 for?
If you would let me speak, I would read it. 16
Okay, what was
states,
the 34 for?
the fact that the child marriage is legal in 34 states.
Okay, and then 16 is what?
The 16 that aren't legal. If you would allow me to
Okay.
finish. Can I finish?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Go ahead.
Do you promise?
You may
Can you
go, good
apologize
boy.
Can you apologize for interrupting?
Absolutely not.
Apologize. You have 10 seconds. before I boot
You can kick me. You can kick me. I really don't care.
Can you go on mute so you don't interrupt me?
No, I can't.
Okay, I'm gonna mute you. If you interrupt me, I'm booting you. That's gonna be a
Oh,
concession. That's gonna be a
myself.
runner. Starting now. Okay, you don't interrupt me. 16 states, 2 territories, and Washington D.C. set the age floor at the age of majority 18, without exceptions. It names Connecticut, Delaware, American Samoa, Maine, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New York, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, Vermont, U.S. Virgin Islands, Virginia, and Washington. Guess what? All of those are blue states. Okay.
So and then you're telling me the
All
other
of those
34
I'm
allow
not
you to
done.
marry children?
I am not done. All of those are blue states. 5 more states, states limit marriage to legal adults. Let's see, by providing exceptions only for certain minors, which is Georgia, Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, and Texas. 13 states and 1 territory require all minors to get judicial approval before they can marry, and 10 states and 2 territories, clerks alone without judges can issue marriage license for all minors above the minimum age limit. 4 states and 2 territories do not set any age floor by statute. It's going to be Guam, Mississippi, New Mexico, Northern Mariana Islands, and Oklahoma. Guess what? Oklahoma. I'm not sure. Hold on. Is New Mexico blue or is Oklahoma blue? I don't know which one's blue or red.
Pretty sure New Mexico is blue.
New Mexico's blue. Oklahoma's red. I think.
I don't know what Oklahoma
Mississippi is red.
Oklahoma
Mississippi
might
is
be
red.
blue as well.
2 states set the floor at younger than 16. This being Hawaii and Kansas, both at 15. 4 states and 1
Hawaii
territory.
is blue as well.
Hawaii's not blue, is it?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Let me see. Oklahoma's not blue.
So
Okay,
only
Oklahoma's
two
red. My bad.
allow them to marry 15-year-olds? Is that what you just said?
Give me a second. I'm seeing if Oklahoma's red or blue. Hold on. Jesus Christ, my computer's so slow. I don't know why we're going down this whole thing. It literally. I didn't know it was. Let's see. Okay, Hawaii is Democrat.
Yeah, Hawaii
Okay,
definitely
yeah.
Democrat. So you're telling me that Democrat states are allowing people to marry 15-year-olds? What does this have to do with what we're talking about?
No, it wasn't just a Democratic state.
You said there's only 2 that allow you to marry a 15-year-old, right? Is that not what you just said?
No, younger, which is Hawaii and Kansas.
So
Kansas is a red
15
state.
and younger.
Kansas is a red state, right?
So there's only 2 that allow
Is
you to marry
Kansas a red
15
state?
and younger, right?
Is Kansas a red state?
I don't know. I really don't
It
know.
is.
It's probably
Kansas
both.
is a red state. Okay, Kansas is a red state.
Right now, or has it always been?
historically.
Or is that what you're saying? Okay.
It's in the
So
Midwest.
so only
Yeah,
so those
Kansas,
2
Kansas is
allow-
a reliably red state, so a Democrat and a red state. But that's not the point that I was trying to make. Hold on, give me a second. Okay.
So
And then 4 states
just to clarify that you
permit
said
pregnancy
2
to
of
lower
the-
minimum marriage age. So no, you didn't understand. So 4 of them
Yeah, I'm not
do not
understanding
set any age floor by statute. 4 of them don't have a minimum age. 2 of them do at younger than 16. In 10 states, they can issue marriage license for all minors above the minimum age, depending on the state. And then in 13, they require to get judicial approval before they can marry. And then in 5, they need parental. They need they have exceptions for certain minors, which is going to be Georgia, Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, and Texas. Guess what? All of those are red states. All of those are red states. Okay. And I never said that my point was that Republicans allow child marriage and Democrats don't. My point was, you made the claim, you think E. Jean Carroll was not raped because of the determination of the jury and because of the law at the time that didn't classify her experience as rape. My point is, child
hold
marriage is
on, are there
legal.
any other
Therefore,
legal
you think it
restrictions
should
that
be
go into them being able to marry those minors?
parental consent.
Besides,
Yeah, generally it's going to be parental consent.
That's it, just parental. That's all it's going to be, those 4. Because when I looked it up, I'm seeing something different.
For the majority of them, it's generally going to be parental consent, and it depends on the state laws. Again, all states are different. All states are different, But for all of them, I'm pretty sure all of them, it's going to require parental consent. As well as in 5 states, judicial approval. And then in 10, in reference to the minimum age limit. Okay. The point, we're not talking about what are the laws in reference to this. We're talking about the fact that
I'm
adults,
actually seeing now that it's not even 4 anymore. As of 2026, they outlawed it, and I'm not seeing how many states that.
Okay, where do they outlaw? Where do they outlaw it?
2026, it actually lowered from 20. It lowered from 4. Let me see.
Where do they outlaw it? Which state?
So it's California, Oklahoma, Mississippi.
Yeah, Oklahoma did. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I know Oklahoma just.
Yeah, so I know this isn't like the most up to date, but that's the point. We're not debating on whether or not like which states have child marriage legal. The point of the thing is to make an analogy.
But there's a lot of stipulations that go
Hold on, but you can agree. You can agree at the end of the day, adults
doesn't-
can marry children. It doesn't matter how many hoops they have to go through. In some states, adults can marry children, right? Children
Yeah, it
being under
looks
the
like
age of
it,
18.
yeah.
Okay, cool. So yes, my point
They're-
was
they're in
under your
very, like,
worldview.
specific,
But
like,
it doesn't matter because
like,
at the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
reasons.
They have to go through some hoops. But at the end of the day, adults can marry children being under the age of 18.
Yeah,
my
but
point
it's
was,
not something
you
that's
think
gonna
E. Jean Carroll,
commonly
you
happen,
think
right?
E. Jean Carroll wasn't raped because the law
Yeah.
didn't classify as rape at the time, right? Therefore, you think child marriage in some instances is okay because the law classifies it as being legal in some states, right?
Or the main reason I think that he wasn't charged with rape is because there was actually no hard evidence. It was all
There
like
was.
testimony. What was the hard evidence?
The fact that there was witness testimony, there was therapist notes, there was
Right,
unidentified male
that wouldn't be
DNA.
considered hard evidence. Oh, so the DNA, that's actually a really good one. Did you know that they never actually took a DNA sample because they
Him, yeah, I know, 'cause
refused
he
to take
refused
it?
it. No, he refused
No,
it.
Trump did offer his DNA.
How many
eventually,
years
yes.
later? Hold on. After the discovery period was over, right? You know, legally the judge could not accept it, right? Legally, by the state law,
No.
they could not accept it.
There were ways that they could.
Nope, they
do
couldn't.
It would
Okay,
just
what ways?
cost them
What
more
ways?
money.
Yeah, what ways?
Let me look it up. I'll show you.
Sure, go ahead. By the way, why did Trump wait 3 years until the discovery period time was over? Why did he wait 3 years? Why did he wait 3 years? Why didn't he do it instantly? If I'm being accused of rape, I'm going to instantly give my DNA. I don't know about you. Maybe you wouldn't, but bro is not Dean? Listen, I thought I was Dean there for a second.
Yeah, can you show me where it was legally prevented? Like,
No, you made a
I'm
claim,
saying
prove
that
your
that's
claim. Burden
not true.
shift. Burden shift. You made a claim, prove it.
You made the claim that
You
it
made
was.
a claim, prove it.
You are the one that
Nope,
made
you made the claim
that
first, prove it.
They couldn't accept it because they legally couldn't, right?
Does it
Didn't you
doesn't
say
matter. Okay,
that?
at the end of the day, it doesn't
you,
matter.
You
who-
made
hold
the
on.
claim, and I've already I looked it
Hold
up,
on.
and it's
You
not
need proof.
true.
You made a claim. You said that they could still accept it after discovery period. What's your source?
Yes, legally
What's your
they
source?
could.
What's your source?
Yeah, I can't give you a source because
Oh,
it's
so you
not,
don't
what
have a
you're
source?
saying just doesn't exist, right?
So you don't have a source, right?
Yeah, my source is
Okay,
that
so you
you're
don't have a
lying.
source. Great. So then,
All right,
how do you
show
know
us-
that? How do you
show
know
us-
this?
Show us where they couldn't legally accept the DNA.
As soon as you can see that you don't have a source and that you can see your claim.
Okay, hang on. I mean, I don't know what type of source you want me to show you.
A source that says what you're saying. By the way, you have 3 more minutes, y'all. We have 3 more minutes. We've been on for an hour 15. I have to go somewhere in like 30 minutes. So we have 3 more minutes to be on live. So it's going to be the last conversation. If you ever need to hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. I appreciate you for being here. You guys are amazing. Go check out my most recent video. I just posted it. Go like and comment on it. It's the most recent video that I posted. It's a debate that I had a couple weeks ago. Go like and comment on it on YouTube. If you guys want to support the live stream, best way you can do so is Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, link in the bio. As well as over here on TikTok, on the bio TikTok, and the YouTube live stream description. I appreciate you for being here. You look like Dean to me. even
Okay,
down to the
so
bottom.
does a news source work for you?
Yeah, what's the title?
I think it's.
You gotta be in the app. I can't hear you. LOL, trust me, bro. Yeah, they're literally just trust me, bro. MAGA is literally, trust me, bro. They're the epitome of trust me.
Well, I mean, I'm having to disprove your claim right now, which is kind of
You made
ignorant.
the claim.
Okay,
you
so
made the claim that he was
apnews.com.
allowed to, and then I asked.
I
you,
didn't
okay,
make the claim.
What's the title? What's the title? What's the title?
Yes,
What's the
yes,
title?
because you make.
Nah. What's the
Did
title?
I make that
We're
claim
not-
before
you know,
or after
listen,
you made your claim?
You heard me say we have 3
Yeah, I'm
minutes.
giving you.
You're trying to
I'm
run out of time.
giving you the title. I'm giving you the title right now because
What's
it's
the
kind of.
title?
I'm just saying it's ignorant that I have to
That's great. What's
disprove
the title?
your claim.
Well, I mean, typically that's how it would work. If we're in a debate, you disprove other people's claim. I don't even know why you're complaining about that. Trump
offers
what?
DNA to compare against actress's dress. That's what the name of the title is.
Against
So
what?
Trump actress's dress is what the name of the title
AP
is.
News?
This is AP News.
Lawyer Trump offers DNA
And
compare against
basically what-
accuser's address? Or accuser's dress? Is it that
Yes.
one? Alrighty. Former President Donald Trump is willing to provide DNA sample to be compared. Hold on. Oopsies. Let's restart. We have a minute left. Let's see if I can read it in a minute. You're going to be disproven here in 10 seconds. My computer is very laggy, quite frankly. Former President Donald Trump is willing to provide a DNA sample to be compared against the stains on the dress of a woman who accused him of rape, though only under certain conditions, lawyer said Friday. Attorney Joseph, I don't know how to say the last name, told Manhattan federal court that in a letter that Trump will turn over the sample as long as lawyers for his accuser, E. Jean Carroll, provides missing page from the DNA report on the dress first. Carroll's attorneys blah blah blah. Delivered April 12th.
So
She submitted
where is it
a
saying
letter.
he's legally prevented?
She submitted a letter to the judge saying that the sudden offer of DNA Trump refused to provide in 3 years was legally fair as a delay tactic. The time has come to face him a jury. Nothing, noting the time period when new facts could be unearthed for a trial expired in October. Let's continue reading. Hold on. Sorry, I'm very laggy. So this proves that he was legally allowed to do it, right? This proves that he was legally allowed to do it. Alrighty, I haven't seen anything that proves your claim, so you might want to go search up for the next source.
Well, you'd have to show me something saying that he wasn't allowed.
Nope,
to do
you made
it
the claim
in that,
first,
right?
and I
So
asked
the
you for
judge,
source
the
first. You made
judge
the
said
claim
that he
first,
was
and I'd
willing
like you
to.
for a source.
What did you just read? You literally just read,
And that didn't
he
prove
was
what you said.
able to accept.
No,
they were able
it
to
doesn't say that.
accept.
It does not
You
say
said
that they were
Eugene
able to
Arrow-
accept.
What did it say at the Eugene
It
Carroll
says
court? If she
the
provided
time
the
has
missing
come-
documents.
The time has come for a jury, for him to face a jury, noting that the period when new facts could be unearthed for a trial expired in October.
Right. Where does it say that he's legally prevented from doing so?
But that's not the claim you made.
No, that's the claim you made. You said that he was.
And you can
legally
ask me for
prevented.
my
I said
source
he
after
wasn't.
you prove your claim.
Right, and I just did. There's nothing
That
there
doesn't
saying
prove-
that he was legally
Again,
prevented.
absence of evidence.
How
doesn't
am I
prove.
supposed to prove
Absence
something
of
that
evidence
doesn't
isn't
exist?
evidence.
That's what I'm saying.
Absence
I
of
can't
evidence isn't
disprove
evidence.
something you made up.
Absence of evidence isn't evidence.
That's why I'm saying your claim. I can't prove your claim wrong
No,
because
you're
it's made
proving
up.
your claim. You made the claim.
I
He was legally allowed to do so.
can't show you that they can't accept it because they don't have anything saying they can't accept it. Like it literally says that they can take the DNA. I don't understand what you're not missing here. They could have taken the DNA. It's just that it took them a long time and they didn't want to do it. But I mean, if they had his DNA and they could prove him guilty with the DNA, I don't understand why they wouldn't take it.
The source doesn't prove it.
The source proves that they were legally allowed to submit the DNA, right? And it also shows what the judge says about the DNA. It doesn't say anywhere where, and it doesn't show this judge saying that he's prevented from doing so, right? Can you show me where it says he's prevented from doing so?
Yeah, the judge prevented him from doing so because it was after a discovery period.
Where does it say that? Where does
In
it
your
say
own
that
source,
he's
dumbass.
legally prevented from?
In your own source.
Show me. Show us.
I read it to you.
You did not read that to us.
I literally read it to you.
No, you didn't. Then you misread.
Noting that the period when new facts could be unearthed for the trial expired in October. That's what your own source says, buddy.
Right. Where does it say he's legally
I have a question. Why didn't Trump submit it
DNA?
throughout the 3 years? Why? He had 3 years. Why
I
didn't
think
he
it
submit
was a security
Why did he
reason-
wait
for
until after the
security
discovery period?
purposes.
Wait, hold on.
He was a
Knowing
president, I think that
knowing
there are
that the discovery
security
period,
precautions.
knowing that after the discovery period, they most likely wouldn't have accepted it. Why? Why did he not submit his DNA? Why? Why did he wait
Just
until
to make
after
it
was
harder
over?
on her. I mean,
Just to make it
because he
harder.
knew if he submitted his DNA, they
Right.
couldn't prove him wrong. And then
I'm sorry.
that's what
If he
did.
submitted his
submits
DNA, he
the
would have been
DNA
found
and they
innocent
don't-
if he didn't rape
so,
her.
So okay, can you tell me why she wouldn't accept it? Wait, because
It wasn't
that's
up
all
to
she
her,
would really
dumbass.
need.
It was
is
up to the
DNA
judge and
test.
jury. It was up to the judge.
There would be
It
no
wasn't up to
debate
her.
about this right now. If
It wasn't up. It wasn't up to her. Are you stupid?
It
was up to the
it
judge.
was up. Show us where it was prevented. Show us where it was prevented.
The judge.
Like I'm saying, you
own
can't
source.
be making these
your
claims.
own source.
You can't be
Your
making
own
these
source.
claims and then not
noting
showing-
that when
Google
hold on,
it.
your
Google-
own source.
Anybody in here listening right now, just Google it. I mean,
Your
it
own
doesn't
source
take but
says
5
that.
seconds. Google.
Hold on.
was
Can we
Trump
hold on,
able to submit DNA in the Eugene
Hold on.
Carroll case? It'll tell you.
Hold on.
Yes,
Hold
he was able to submit- It'll tell you yes, he was able to submit DNA. This is really an ignorant debate.
on, buddy.
It's
Hold
kind
on.
of stupid.
Hold on.
You just don't want to answer the question.
I'm
Why
answering your
wouldn't she
question.
accept the DNA?
She
you don't want
herself
to. You don't want
wouldn't
to
have
accept the
accepted
fact
it.
that she didn't want to take the DNA because it wasn't his DNA, right? Why else would you deny taking the DNA that could prove somebody guilty? It just
It
doesn't
was the
make any
judge
sense to me.
and the jury that denied it.
Can you show us? Can you show us where the judge said that he couldn't submit the DNA and they couldn't test the DNA?
The judge denied it. Yes.
You can't show us. No.
Yes. According to
Okay, show us. Show us. Show us.
According to Carroll
Please show
v.
us.
Trump, Judge Lewis rejected the request. He ruled that Trump had not shown good cause to reopen discovery and refused to accept the conditional late offer. It was Judge Lewis Kaplan who rejected the request. Okay, so it wasn't up to Eugene Carroll. It was up to the judge. You're being disingenuous. You're being disgusting because what you're doing is rape apology. You're doing rape apology. I'm going to boot you because I have to get off here soon, literally in 10 seconds. YouTube, I appreciate you guys for being here. You take care. Have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow, 4 p.m. PST, 7 p.m. EST. I appreciate you guys for being here. YouTube or TikTok, I'll be back as well tomorrow.